Hey guys, Aiden here, on camera. Yeah, love to see it. Recently, Lofi, a lo-fi artist on YouTube, has posted a video to get his community together and make a playlist for lo-fi songs based around this image here. So I thought, I've got a track ready, try something new and walk you guys through what I made. Get a bit more personal on the channel, try to upload more in-person stuff, more track breakdowns and stuff like that. There'll be a segment at the end as well where I'll be talking a bit more about ideas that I have for the channel and other videos to upload and stuff like that. So if you care about that stuff, feel free to watch till the end, and yeah, let's get into it. So this is the track here. I was going to add drums originally, but I didn't feel like they would have helped, so I just kept it instrumental. 87 BPM, and it's in 3/4 time signature because the idea I had for a melody in my head was in 3/4. So this is the main piano here. This is the main motif for, sorry, get rid of that. This is the main motif for the chorus sections. The chord progression is pretty much the same throughout, with very slight variations, like at the end of the like first chorus here at the break section. So this is what the piano sounds like. And that is the Foundations piano by Heaviosity. This is free, it's just on the default setting for the most part. I think I turned the texture down a little bit because there's pads in the background as well. Effects, nothing really, just the tiniest amount of reverb on that. And then with an equalizer and an exciter, and this is just adding a bit of warmth, tiny bit of crunch. And then I have an EQ just to get rid of the highs there because I'm layering it with the Autograph piano in Labs, the Autograph Grand, and this has a bit of reverb on it too. And this is what the Autograph sounds like. It's in the background. I've EQ'd out the lows, and I've EQ'd out the highs on the Foundation piano, so that they kind of melt together. And so I like the character that the Autograph piano has on the high end, so I wanted that to take the place of the Foundations piano high end. This is the main pad we have. This is Life Breath. The pads I've used are default presets you can find in Ableton. I think these might come in every version of Ableton past Ableton 10 standard. So if you have Ableton 10 standard or beyond, I'm pretty sure these presets should come with it. But this is what the Life Breath one sounds like. This is the main pad. This is the one used in the intro as well. But I'll just play it from the first section here. And that's playing pretty much the exact same stuff throughout, except for when the melody changes in the second section. Then we have the Tara synth here. It's just another pad. Bit more of an analog key kind of character. But that only plays for the first section, and then I take it out for the second part of the chorus. And then we have the copper bells here. Kind of reminds me of Fireflies, like the synth that's used in that. But this is just got a compressor. This is free as well by Analog Obsession. They do a bunch of these types of plugins that emulate the older analog stuff. And so this is just a compressor and limiter. So I've put a little bit of both on it just to reel it in. And then we have an EQ on after the compressor just to take out most of the lows and all of the highs at 1800. And this is a ARP, so and this mallet just plays whatever melody is at the section. We'll do the Vox pad next. This only plays twice during the outro and through the second half of the second section. And that's just playing the mallet melody as well. And these mallet ARPs and pads, they don't really need those top notes that the melodies have, but when you put them in, even though you can't really hear them, they do play, and it does make a difference in the high end for the pads. And then down here we have the second section where the mallet gets introduced, so I'll just play it from the transition point here. And so this is just a marimba in the Ableton packs as well, and it's just got neutron, EQ, exciter at about half power, and then another EQ afterwards as well, just to get rid of other lows. And that comes in on the second section along with this guitar piece that I played on the classical back there. And then halfway through this part I have very intimate electric guitar pieces that I played on my electric through my amp. Just see it back there. And so just plug that in on clean setting and just basic EQ, compressor. Compressor's not activating too much because it's very quiet. We have a channel, and then that's run through 550, and then we have some guitar warmth here with the Ableton saturator, and bust them together and just put a glue compressor on so that they were tighter together, and then they just pan left and right for this section only through the verse. Then for the basses, during the chorus, I've got a double bass. This one just comes in Ableton in the strings pack. And that's just playing the bass notes on the chord progression there. For this verse part, I played the bass notes through a Vital preset. And then I just freezed, flattened, so I could use it in the verse and reverse it so that it would kind of swell in. And then here it's running through the instrument reverb return track, and that's just simple reverb there. now I'll talk about the strings. So for the strings, we have cello section, solo viola, solo violin, another solo violin, and another solo viola. But this viola is playing in pizzicato, and this violin is playing in staccato. So that's what these sound like together here for the second chorus. And the second part. And so these are all fairly dry. It's just EQs on all of them. Cutting out the lows, leaving the highs alone because they aren't the brightest set of strings that you can find. And the 3 legato strings here are grouped with this reverb and automated so that they have a little bit taken off of the dry and automated the wet at the ends so that they kind of swell out. What else? Oh, the effects, yep. So for the effects, I've used just a handful of stuff from Mondo Loops' packs. So we have this one. That comes in before the verse. And then I have this one that comes in for the chorus. And then a rainstick one that comes out for the second part of the chorus. And when the chorus is ending, I've got a swell for the ride there. And then they're buzzed together with this warm-up highs preset. And pretty much every FX track here is being routed into the effects reverb and the effects delay return track. This is the delay here, and this is the reverb. Nice long tail on this one, just using the vintage verbs. And finally the ambiances. This is like a vinyl forest. Combination of crackling and forest background. This one is like more forest stuff, like walking on leaves, something like that. And this one is just some birds that come in for the second verse when it picks up a little bit more, just to give it some variance in the ambience. And for the second chorus here, I've taken out the ambiances so that it's just the instruments for the second chorus. And before I forget the master chain, this is it here. Bass mono on the 70 Hz. The width is automated at the start so that it slowly comes in and widens up as it gets further in. And there's volume automation as well at the start and a long tail at the end. And for this reverb here, this is just so it washes in and washes out for the intro and outro. And then it's followed up by the chroma tape. On pretty much every lo-fi track I make, I chuck the chroma tape on the master. This is the clean and open preset, but I just turn the noise down and the wow and flutter down. And this just adds that tape warmth to the master. Usually in place of this limiter I would use the BSA clipper, but because this is all instrumental I've just gone with the limiter so that there's no artifacting. And then to finish off, I use Ozone on every track because it is easy to use and I like it. It's just EQ, impact, clarity, stabilizer, put on the cinematic mode, and then the maximizer, I've put this to -11 LUFS, a little bit of soft clipping and a slower release time on the character here than the default. But yeah, that's basically the whole track. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. If I did, just leave a comment and I'll let you know what I did for it or whatever. And for those who have stayed to the end to hear what I have to say about my channel and my music, thank you for watching through the full video. And yeah, so I'm hoping to make like a lot more videos like this in this style, going through my process, maybe even making some songs from scratch. But yeah, more plans to make videos like this, try and get a bit more personal with the channel, try and get on camera more, try be more active. If you're here from my fan OSTs, thank you very much for watching those. I love doing them, but sometimes it's very difficult to get in the groove or the headspace to make stuff like that unless I'm really inspired, really motivated at the time. I want to say thank you as well to everyone who's subscribed so far. We reached 1,000 recently, so that's very cool. Seeing that number go up and up and up through the past few months has been very motivating to get more stuff out. And I know it's just a number kind of thing, but knowing that more people are coming through to watch and listen to my stuff is very nice. So thank you for that very much. But yeah, hopefully more stuff like this. Hopefully this track I've made gets into Kloofy's playlist. Hopefully he likes it. And I have another couple songs planned and in the works as well to upload to Kloofy's playlist. So when they are done, I will be making videos on those as well in the same format. So hopefully if you've enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy those as well when they come. If anyone would like to see breakdowns on my other songs, like my fan OSTs or anything else I've uploaded in the past, feel free to let me know. I'd be happy to break down other tracks that I've done in the past. And yeah, that's about it. Cheers for watching, guys.